Hello, my people. How y'all doing today? I bring to y'all a little quick video, and I'm bringing back that D20 Baseball League, and which is called Alliance Baseball League. And so I know it's been a lot of, it's been a few people that have requested for me to do a few more games of these, or more, continually. So, like I said in one of the other videos, I don't know who I was speaking to. I think it was my friend Alan, and I said it with all due to respect. But really, I try to always switch it up, because there's gonna be some viewers that they're gonna want to watch, some football. Others are gonna want to watch baseball. Others gonna watch boxing, and some others gonna want to watch basketball, and so on, etc. So I try to always mix it up, right? So for the people that want to watch, continue watching, and want me to make baseball videos, I would definitely do it. It would be my honor and my pleasure, just to kind of satisfy the audience. But at the same time, I feel like I kind of have to switch from one thing to another, and then I can come back and do this again. So like I said, once again, I like to get always throw any kinds of sports in the mix, just to kind of keep my subscribers and anybody that's coming and they haven't subscribed or whatever, they can come in here and enjoy the videos and watch one of their favorite sports. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing this video right here. I already had it in mind that I was going to do it like probably like 2 days ago or something like that, but I never had the time because I was busy at work or I was doing other things. But I also have another video that is pending. Well, I already did it, and it's like a 40-some minute video, and it's off the American Grand Prix Formula 26. It's for the I think it's for the what is it called? I think it's the 288 Longhorn Raceway opening event. So that one I will be uploading right after this one. Well, I don't know if it'll be like like today. It'll probably be until tomorrow, or I'll probably upload it later on today. But this one's gonna come in first. So for all my baseball huge fans, well, here you go. You have a real good video right here you're gonna be about to watch, and I'm about to go ahead and pretty much before I go any further, I was watching one of the videos of Jason Graham, and he, like I said once again, and I keep repeating it, he's my mentor. He's one of the guys, the YouTube creators that has been inspiring me to do games like this, and he's like one of my idols. So really, I was watching one of his videos where it was this baseball game called Dead Ball. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that game really caught my attention. And I'm not really a huge baseball fan. Well, I am a fan, but like I'm an Astros fan, from Houston. But I really, really, like I said, in baseball games, like I barely played them, you know, in the video games, in the console games. I have a PlayStation 5, but if you ask me, do if right now if I'm playing any sports games, I would tell you no, absolutely not, because I feel like when you get really into too deep into the game consoles, that could either be PS5 or the Xbox, who knows, or even PC games, you feel like you just be stuck there and you're just not doing other activities but just being on the screen TV. And I feel like that kind of, well, I don't want to get into deeper details, whatever, but what all I'm saying with all this, I'd rather play some tabletop dice rolling sports games, because this right here is a little bit more, I feel like it's a little bit healthier, and it helps you a lot to ease up your mind with stress, with it just relaxes you, and it's a better way to just be by yourself for a moment and just kind of just have your own thoughts and just think about sports and be competitive when you're rolling the dice here. So I think that that's one of my favorite things about the tabletop dice rolling sports games, because they always keep you entertained, and then keeps you away from negative energy and all that stuff. So here we go. We're about to go ahead and yeah, once again, that dead ball baseball game, I definitely want to try it. Even though I already got one of Jason Graham's, one of his Big Country Times Sports Baseball. I don't know if it's for that book or another different book, but there's one where he has the players rated, with a +1 to a +4, and then a 0, and then a minus, all that. I don't know if the ratings are the way I'm saying it, but I'm pretty sure Don and a lot of some of his subscribers, people that follow him, they know what I'm talking about. So that's a game I'm definitely gonna be playing. I already got the PDF file. I wrote it down on the paper because I don't have a printer. So I wrote them down. I got all the rules, everything. So I'm definitely gonna make some videos off of that. But the dead ball, that's another video that I definitely would love to play too, but I have to learn the rules. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to go ahead and start this D20 baseball. And today we're here still in week 2, where we have, of course, 7 games, 14 teams. The Alameda Eagles are coming to visit the Devil Dogs, Del Papa Devil Dogs. And yesterday I played a game. The Devil Dogs beat them 4-1, and they're 3-2. The Alameda Eagles, they dropped to 2-3. Then the West Fuquay Razor Wings, they came from they lost to the Genoa Wild Ducks by a run, 2-1. So the Razor Wings dropped to 3-2, and the Genoa Wild Ducks, they improved to 2-3. Well, not improved, but they still have a losing record. But it's still early in the season, so there's no worries for them. And the other game was the Buffalo Speedway Rams visiting the Kirby Good Boys. And the Kirby Good Boys, they just continue to shine. This team right here might be one of the teams that might wind up going all the way far into the postseason and go to the playoffs. To the championship, event. And the Kirby Good Boys, they shut them out. They shut out the Rams 5-0. And the Kirby Good Boys now go to 4-1, and the Buffalo Speedway Rams, they dropped to 1-4. The Anderson Road Russian Bulls, they went and visited the East Storm Gators, and the East Storm Gators just completely pounded them 5-1. The Gators went to 4-1, and the Russian Bulls dropped to 1-4. The other game, the Harm Clark Athletes, they went and visited the Cornwall Road Arrowhawks, and the Cornwall Road Arrowhawks beat them 4-2. So the Arrowhawks improved the record to 3-2, and the Harm Clark Athletes dropped to 2-3. And the last 2 games here, we have the Sapo Stoke Punishers. This team right here, if you believe it or not, this is the only undefeated team. This team has not lost a game yet, and they have just been beaten up on the Blue Sharks. The Blue Sharks, believe it or not, finally they scored a run, because they went 4 straight games in a row where they did not score a single RBI. And so the Punishers beat them yesterday once again, 5-1. So the Sapo Stoke Punishers remain undefeated, the only undefeated team in the league out of the 14 teams, 5-0. And the Waterloo Blue Sharks, they dropped to 0-5, the only winless team in the league. In the final game, the West Orem Jaybirds, they went in to visit the South Loop Thunderwaves, and they shut them out 3-0. And the West Orem Jaybirds, they improved the record to 3-2, and the Thunderwaves dropped to 2-3. So there you go. That's the scoring highlights, and we're about to go ahead and play game number 3 out of this 4-game series for everybody. So we have the Alameda Eagles right here, and right here, the Alameda Eagles away. Their batting is an F on rating. Their pitching is a D. Or the bullpen is an F, and the innings max is a 7. So they had to pull out their pitching starter at the 7th inning and bring out their really bad, awful bullpen, an F rated staff. So here, the Del Papa Devil Dogs at home, they're pretty much one of the best. They are B, B, and B on all 3, on batting, pitching, and bullpen. And the innings max is an 8, but it don't matter because pitching and bullpen have the same rating at a B. Okay, the coach for the Alameda Eagles is Elmer McCarney, and the coach for the Del Papa Devil Dogs is Gerald Carlton. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to play game number 3 here. And, I'm drinking my little coffee. So here we go. We're about to go ahead and start this game. Now here, you might be asking yourself, what is this? Well, you know how I was using the phone to keep up with to track the score and everything. Well, I'm not going to do none of that. It's too much waste of time. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this D12 dice to put up the scores here. And I use this one. So whenever if any team goes up, like any runs, like 1-0, 2-0, 5-0, whatever, I'll just put this die here on the other team that is scoreless, and I'll put it on 0 so you would understand how much is the score. Just only for that case, on that occasion here, this ones are going to be keeping up with the scores. And here we have the dice that are going to be scoring 1 through 20. So here we go. So a 1, you already know a 1 is an F, a 2 is a D, a 3 and a 4 is a C, which is average right in the middle. A 5 is a B, and a 6 is an A. So here, the Alameda Eagles are going to be batting off the F chart. Okay, they're going to be batting off the F chart right there. And they're going to pretty much struggle all day because, off the F-rated chart, I mean, if you hit a 19 or a 20, it's still going to give you the same amount of runs, 1. And then that Del Papa Devil Dogs, they're going to be batting off right here. 5 is a B, so off the B chart. The B chart, you hit a 20, that'll be 4 runs. Okay, so I wanted to kind of mention a new rule. I know I haven't put it on my on the game chart, and I know Don, my friend, Cards and Dice over there, he printed out. He did the off the PDF. I guess he copied it. I think one of when I was doing a video, it was just showing doing a demonstration of how to play the game and the rules and everything, and he kind of did his own PDF file format thing, and it was cool. I really liked it. And so so I know I'm going to be making a PDF file on my Google Drive link. You can go in and click on it, and I'm going to really definitely just add one more rule. And the rule is that for any rated baseball team, right, that hits a 20, it's a continuation of rolling. So if you hit a 20, you can continue rolling. But for the second roll, if you hit another 20, then you continue rolling. So it's a continuation. Let's see how many teams can continue frequently roll 20s, how many they can roll consecutively. And if they don't at the other roll, whatever, then that stops there. So the reason why I want to do it like that, because I don't think it's fair, because there's some teams here like this one, the D-rated teams and the F-rated teams, they only could get 2 runs here on the 20, and for the F-rated teams, they only could get 1 on the 20. So I felt like, come on, man, we got to make this game a little bit fair for everybody. And even though the ratings are low, they get what they're set for to play, in the game. So that's a new rule that I have added. So if you hit a 20, you can roll again until you hit something that is lower than a 20, then it stops there. So yeah, I'm going to be adding it on a new PDF file. I'm going to make a game chart for this, and I'm going to be sharing it to everybody. I mean, anybody, they can go in there, click on the link. I'm not going to really, I'm going to share it, but just click on the link, and you can download it for free. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So right here, we have the Alameda Eagles going against the Del Papa Devil Dogs. Who's going to win this baseball game here? So first, we're going into the top of the first. And this is another D10. I keep this to track my innings here. So we're here at the top of the first inning. Here we go. What is the Alameda Eagles are going to do here? Let's see. Here it comes. The Alameda Eagles. That's a 19. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. That's a 19 right there. Yep, that's a 19 for the Alameda Eagles. Ooh. On the F chart, and that's going to be 1 run already. 1-0. If they would hit a 20, they could have rolled for another one, continually. So here we go. It's 1-0, and I'm going to put this for a 0, just for y'all to know, it's 1 zip. So here we go. Here comes the Del Papa Devil Dogs. What are they going to do here in the bottom of the first inning? Their pitching is phenomenal. It's a B, and their bullpen also a B. For the Alameda Eagles, their pitching is a D, and their bullpen is just terrible. It's an F. Here we go. What is the Del Papa Devil Dogs going to do here? And that's going to be a 12-0. So now we're going to the top of the first inning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The Alameda Eagles. What are they going to do here? On the top of the second inning, they roll, and that's going to be a 5, so no runs. We're going to the bottom of the second. Del Papa Devil Dogs, what are they going to do here? And they are gonna, oh, that's a 7. I thought it was a 17. Here we go. We're going to the top of the third inning. And the Alameda Eagles are up on the Del Papa Devil Dogs. 1 run to none. Here we go. Alameda Eagles, what are they going to do here? And that's going to be a 20. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. He rolls a 20 there. The Alameda Eagles, wow, they are coming with everything. And they score their second run right there. They're up now 2 runs to none. And remember, the new rule, the continuation, they could roll again. Only for any team if they roll on the 20. Here we go. Can they score again? And that's going to be a 12. Oh, I saw that it was about to land on 19, but it just gave that other extra roll. And they could have got another extra run. So it's now 2 runs to none. And now we're going to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. And the Alameda Eagles are showing heart. They're showing determination that they want to win this game right here. Here we go. The Del Papa Devil Dogs. Can they come and tie the game here? They're batting off the B chart. Oh, my God. It's a 4. So it's nothing. Now we're going to the 4th inning, to the top of the 4th. Here we go. The Alameda Eagles. Okay, this is their die here. Here comes the Eagles. What are they going to do here? Let's see. And that's going to be a 17. That's nothing. And, okay, that's nothing there. Now we're going to the bottom of the 4th. What is the Del Papa Devil Dogs going to do right here? Here we go. Come on, Del Papa Devil Dog. You got to tie this game. Oh, my God, it's a 3. And now we're going to the top of the 5th inning. And the Alameda Eagles are still leading by 2 runs. 2 to nothing. Here we go. What is the Alameda Eagles going to do right here? Alameda Eagles, that's a 2 right there. That's no runs. Here we go. Here comes the Del Papa Devil Dogs. What are they going to do here? And that's going to be a 15. That's no runs. And now we're going to the 6th inning. We're going to the 6th inning now. And let's see. Okay. Here comes the Alameda Eagles. What are they going to do here? Here it comes. The Alameda Eagles here. They're up by 2 runs. Here we go. And that's going to be a 7. No runs. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. Del Papa Devil Dogs. They're still down by 2 runs. They haven't scored a run yet. Here comes Del Papa Devil Dogs. That's a 16 on the B chart. Wow, they were short. They needed to hit a 17 for a run at least. So now we're going to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, the pitching is going to be pulled out to get in the bullpen, which is terrible. On the 7th inning, that's where they got to switch their pitching for a bullpen. D to an F. So now a B versus an F, that will be an A. So now they will be on the A chart, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to put a 6 here, indicating that they're on the A chart now. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. They're going to really, really now start to have more possibilities of putting in some runs. Here we go. Here comes the Eagles. They have a 2-run nothing lead. Here we go. What are they going to do here? They got to add more runs. And that's going to be a 19. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. They roll a 19. And on the F chart, that's going to be another run. And now they're up by 3 runs. 3 to nothing. Oh, my God. Look at this. Unbelievable. Okay, so here we go. Here comes the Del Papa Devil Dogs. They're batting off the A chart. What are they going to do here? Let's see. Come on, Del Papa Devil Dogs. You got to start getting some runs. They got to hit an 18 to tie this game up. Let's see if they can do it. That will give them 3 runs. Here we go. Del Papa Devil Dogs. Oh, my God. What is going on? They're not doing anything. They're still shut out. 3 runs to none. And now the Del Papa Devil Dogs at the 8th inning, they're going to pull out their pitching for a bullpen of a B-rated staff. So, but still, it's the same thing. So it's Alameda Eagles, they still stay on the F chart. Here we go. The Alameda Eagles, they're going to they still bat off the F chart. Here we go. What are they going to do? Can they continue to add more runs and to secure this win here? And that's going to be a 16. That's nothing. Here we go. The Del Papa Devil Dogs. They need a miracle right here. They're batting off the 8 chart. I don't understand what's so hard or complicated of getting some runs. Here we go. Here comes the Del Papa Devil Dogs. What are they going to do? And that's going to be a 6. Oh my God. This team is just struggling. They have struggled all day. They have not been able to get a single RBI in here. And they're on their way of losing this game. The Alameda Eagles, they're up by 3 runs. Here we go. What the Alameda Eagles are going to do here at the top of the ninth, the last inning. The last opportunity for the Del Papa Devil Dogs to try to come back in this game. Here we go. Alameda Eagles, they roll. That's going to be an 8 right there. And that's gonna be nothing. Here we go, the final inning here. And that's going to be for the Del Papa Devil Dogs. They're batting off the 8 rated chart. So come on, Del Papa Devil Dogs, you can do this. Here we go. This is the final opportunity right here. Come on, Devil Dogs, you can do it. You're down by 3 runs. Here we go. They let it go. And that's gonna be a 1, and it's not gonna really give them anything. Oh my God, just a heartbreaking loss here for the Del Papa Devil Dogs. And they get shut out by the Alameda Eagles, despite having that terrible pitching staff and that bullpen. They're still able to manage to get 3 runs and to shut out Del Papa here in their own ballpark. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The Alameda Eagles are going to win this one, 3 runs to none. Yesterday they lost 4-1, and today they're the ones that win it by 3 to none. So we'll put here Alameda, Del Papa, and they'll win it 3 runs to nothing. And now the Alameda Eagles are going to go back to 500, 3-3. And the Del Papa Devil Dogs are also going to drop to 3-3. So there you go. And yep, I wanted to just do this quick video, ladies and gentlemen, for this D20 baseball. So I'm definitely going to play it like this. I know I used to roll both dices like this, but I'm not going to do that because I feel like it's not really that competitive. I want to give an opportunity for each hand to roll and to see if we can get better results. And I have, I really have gotten a little bit more of a different, feeling and results and everything. So different scores. So I feel like it's a lot better. So we'll just do 1 by 1, rolling dice for each turn. And here, I use this 2d6s to rate them. You already know 6 is for A, 5 is for B, 4 and 3 is for C, 2 is a D, and a 1 is a F. And here I use this, D12s and D10s to put up the scores here. You keep up scoreboard. So, and here, this one's for the innings here. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. And also, like I said, once again, I repeat again, I'm going to be putting on my Google Drive link for this video where you can go and click on it and download it for free. And I'll be putting all the instructions, the game scoring charts here of this D20 Baseball League. And I'll be adding that new rule. So whenever you hit a 20, any team that hits a 20, no matter their rating, they hit a 20, it's a continuation. You could roll again. If you don't hit a 20 on the second roll or whatever roll, then it stops there, okay? And the inning is over for them. So, yep. And so that's it, ladies and gentlemen. This was week 2 here in the Alliance Baseball League. And right now, like I told you, the red hot team right now is the South Pole Stoke Punishers. They're the only undefeated team out of the Alliance Baseball League. Out of the 14 teams, they are 5-0. And the second best team, it is, the Kirby Good Boys. They are 4-1, right? Yeah, they're 4-1. And then we have the East Storm Gators also. They're 4-1. So those 3 teams are top right now out of the 14 teams in the Alliance Baseball League. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all liked the video. Please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and comment if you don't mind. I really would thank y'all for that. Y'all really will, do your boy a favor. So I would make more videos of these. I don't know when, but it'll be real soon. And y'all stay tuned in also for that video that's coming also from the American Grand Prix Formula 26. It's the 4th racing event. It's the 288 Longhorn Raceway. So yeah, I'll catch y'all on another episode, and y'all have a wonderful and a blessing, great day. Okay. And once again, I want to just thank all my subscribers, especially Don from Cards and Dice. Thank you so much, brother. You did that PDF file for that double D6 boxing, and you did it off the AI, right? And I was looking at it, and it's really clean, neat, it's decent, professional, and really, I'm really gonna, get that one and try to see if I could post it in one of my videos. So thank you so much for that, Don. And I also want to thank Jason Graham, also coming in, always showing support too, watching my videos, sharing my stuff. Uh, Jackson, Allen, and so many of my friends out there, my subscribers. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'll catch you on another video, all right? And y'all stay safe. Peace.